Alright, let's continue along our path here with 8 CP. And many more battles potentially to take. We're supposed to see the...
Out of our way.
We're supposed to be done climbing. We're supposed to be able to see...
Eternal devastation!
Here goes!
You're mine!
Searing flame!
Raging
I'm out of ammo!
Dazzle! You're
Dance
finished!
in the wind!
This
Back into
one's
the
all
wind now!
mine. You picked the wrong fight!
This one's coming in.
Here I come!
Crescent
It's
moon!
over!
Mega...
Take this!
I watch! Now!
Tiger Blade!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Now!
Shattering pieces! Attack time! Downfall!
Mirage! No further!
Now!
mine!
Kisara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
What, you want her to step on you with her giant shield? Is that what you're saying?
This one's mine! How's everything on your end?
Quiet. Well, right after I silenced them.
Oh, Kisara! You're so dependable! You're stronger than any Renin soldier I've ever...
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone! With this, I can
Jesus.
become even stronger.
We're kind of a big deal. So he said we were at the top and that we could see the palace of the next area. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, it is wild looking. It's purple. What path do I take though? This goes somewhere else. This seems like the top, though. There's a campfire for me up here. Yo, that looks really cool. Inhibitor crystal. Oh, I didn't actually want to go to this area. Fuck! We didn't clear out the last area yet. Ridge. Wait, what is that? I'm curious now. I'm curious now. We gotta go. What is that? It's a giant tower. Is this where I can unlock one of my great runes?
What's that big tower over there?
It's a fine tower of Limgrave. I'm glad we were on the same thought process right there.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Glad you care about the animals. The chicken reached maturity. Cool. Set a pig there now. We'll rotate the pigs and the chickens. Refined Gale Wing. I can make that now, but I need to make the refined ground fang is what I need. Everything I'm fighting is air. Is air. It's just air. Everything I'm fighting is air. We don't have much money right now. Flashbang shield. We don't have enough money to make everyone's. We'll hold off for now. We will sell some more though. Lemon gels restore 2000 HP. Stone wing armor, stone wing dress. You know, I'm gonna buy those and I'm gonna find something in that tower that's better for everyone. You know? That's how that goes.
Aw, who's a good boy? Wait, why am I petting you?
Don't treat Hoodle like that, you bitch. No cooking. Let's talk to Law.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow.
Check out this tower.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Yup, yup. Astral ore. Okay. If we can even get in this tower, I don't even know if we can. We can't even get in here. Oh, this is some bullshit. After I pledged my life to Rena and everything, this is what happens. And not the Dominators, Rena the Moon Witch. I don't have a great rune. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Back down this mountain here. We'll go along this path first because that doesn't have an exit, and then we'll go over this way, which will take us to a new land, maybe. I wonder what that tower's all about, though. All right, skip past these guys.
Go no further! Glacial spear, pierce evil! Going in! Take it! Lancer! Charger blade!
Yeah, I loved how much of a spectacle the Radon fight was.
Got flyers.
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Be still.
You're mine! I suppose I should thank you.
Spear.
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more. My turn.
Don't mind if I do!
Here I come. You're finished.
Raging
This one's
Arcane!
mine.
Spread!
It's time.
Make it rain!
No escape.
That poor horse of his, though.
I can feel my power growing.
He made his poor horse suffer through all the bullshit he put it through by refusing to die. But I was happy to find out that he used gravity magic to make himself lighter to the horse, so the horse actually didn't suffer in his giant size and weight. That did make me happy when I found that out. We'll send a lot of this one. And
Take like moths to the flame.
That one's gonna get cast off.
You're mine! Eternal devastation! It's over!
Pesky airborne
Crimson
scoundrels.
Red sounds like a job for yours truly!
Eternal
This
devastation!
one's mine! Let the blind.
One more.
You're mine!
Meteor. Nothing gets by me.
Now! Annihilate! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Tiger blade.
Take this!
Look sharp. Denied.
Everyone, just cut your shit off. The fuck is happening right now?
Lightning thrust!
Tiger blade.
Coming through!
Keep getting put in tornadoes.
Scarlet Inferno!
Fire
Not a chance! I'm not done!
One more.
Soaring Light Spear!
Where are you going?
Take this!
You're finished! I'm only getting started! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Fire's
My turn!
I play a Radon spin-off game.
Strike! Shockwave strike!
Appreciate the help.
Not on my watch!
It's on!
Fire's
I'm not
attacked
done.
and course in this flame!
Glacial flame.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I play a Radon spin-off game. It'd be fun.
Step back. This one's all law.
Damn. We went from... We went from no score to massive, like maxed out score on that shit. In terms of our chain bonus thing. I don't know what to call it. I can't remember what it's called. I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. One Tempest Stone, the core of a Zoogle containing wind astral energy. Refine it and attach it to equipment to harness its power. Is that all that was in here? Was a guy that needed healed? Okay, that's fine. We have a quick jump down over this way too. We don't have to climb the ladder, which is nice. Quick jump.
Phew, what a rush.
Anything in here? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Next area, please.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops. Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Gisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Yeah, Rinwell's got quite the attitude lately, doesn't she?
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Fine, I'll put my pinky out when I drink a cup of water. It's fine, I guess. God.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm... Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Oh my god.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Whoa! Whoa!
why are-
Whoa! I'm not ready for a fight. Everyone got their best fucking weapon on? Seriously. Now, one-winged angel is too fucking hype. Don't think I want this on.
Fighting. Who even are you? Here I come.
He has 180-some thousand health. Oh my god.
Strike! Eat this!
Going in.
Now! Really? Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Where are you going?
Leave the chargers to me!
Here.
Going in!
I can carve through
Here,
walls.
let me help. Photon!
Be still! Enjoy. You're mine!
Over.
Oh my god.
Enjoy.
Are we supposed to win this?
Appreciate the help.
Resuscitation! Here, let me help.
Not done
Here,
yet.
I owe you one for that.
Take this. Take this.
Hit! Raging cascade!
You're finished.
Annihilation! Metal ray!
Enjoy.
Out of the way! I'll heal you all! Light astral
Take
energy!
this.
Healing
I'm not done.
Haze! Raging haze!
How do you like
Don't get
being
in trouble
pounded
again.
into shape? Thanks,
Glacial
Leon.
spear! Piercing
Entertain me.
Tiger blade!
Freeze lancer! In here! This'll come in
Ready?
handy.
Take this.
Going in! Strike!
Enjoy. No further.
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil!
It's on. Burn in hell.
This one
Show me your
Strength!
Piercing roar!
Alright!
Armor won't save you!
Light astral lightning!
Okay, no. We're not supposed to win this. Dude's fucking Virgil. Jeez. Get him, Hoodle! Hoodle, run!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time. Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
Dude, Rinwell has to have a concussion. The dude literally leapt through the air, caught the back of her head with his foot, stomped her to the ground, and then kicked her into a wall where she hit her head again. She has to be concussed.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
I'll just say it, you dumbass. You'd rather get stabbed. Dude, the choreography for that fight was really well done, though. Like, I'm not mad at how that played out. Definitely knew we weren't supposed to beat him, though. As soon as that fight started, though. Definitely knew we weren't supposed to beat him. That was damn sure. But yeah, the choreography for that cutscene was pretty cool with all the... just everything on it. It was really cool. What is this? Some ruins? Oh, we're already here? What the fuck?
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Okay. Oh, there's one more. God damn it.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
Brushing your teeth?
She sounds like his mom rattling
Wiping your
all
ass?
that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
What? Okay, I feel like Renwell overreacted a tad there. May I have the feathers of your owl when it molts? Not like he's asking you to pluck them off Poodle right now. Just immediately goes into the I hate you. That really hurt my throat right now, I'm not gonna lie. She's just, I mean, I feel like we're gonna get an explanation of why she has such an attitude, but I mean, I can understand. Red rose corsage. A rose hair clip exuding class. You can never go wrong with one of these when attaining a last minute ball. Attending a last minute ball. Like, I get
Maybe
it.
something's going on in the forest.
The Renans, you know, oppressed the Danans for a long time and shit. Don't get me wrong, I get that, but like, I don't know, I feel like Shion's proven that not all Renans are terrible people. And maybe you should give the others, you know,
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Those are cool looking. I don't know. She also seems like she's on the younger side. Like, in terms of, like, the group, I feel like she is, like, of a younger age compared to Shion and even Kasara, for sure. Kasara seems like a older, like, 30s, if I had to put an age on it. Shion's in her 20s, and Rinwell being a teenager, or late teens, early 20s type person. Just my guess. It's really hard to tell with anime characters. So
all of you, stop right there. Don't move.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
just a little bit issues here. Is this place still locked? Oh, hello. Beyond here is the aerial plaza that leads to El Maeldra's castle, but for now it's sealed off, so I'll have to ask you to turn away. I hope I said that right. That was a name that was longer than I thought it was. It had a lot more syllables to it too.
Not this way, I guess.
Potentially. I may have added a few. Loot! Oh man. Ruins chicken. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. I might guess, maybe not. That'd be crazy.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Darkwings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Darkwings! The Darkwings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Do you think he's named Deadeye because he has an eye patch and his eye's dead?
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
They're not all assholes, Renwell. That's what you gotta learn. Where do these people come from? I wonder who's stronger, Alphen the Blazing Sword of Calaglia or Deadime, leader of the Darkwings? I bet it's Deadime. I've only heard rumors about the Blazing Sword, but I know Deadime's the real deal. Bitch. Look at the sword. Look at it. So you're the liberator from Calaglia, are you? I see the rumors of you walking around with the bright eyes are true. Just what's the big idea, Sonny? Keeping company with bright eyes is only going to lead to trouble. Whatever, he's a SoundCloud rapper, yeah. I can see Dohalim being a SoundCloud rapper for sure. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumor says it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
All right.
I can understand the hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for. This isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Yeah, you can have them.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than it keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people. You know that? Now to see just what I can turn all this into.
All right!
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. 1800 gold, 210 SP, roasted chicken recipe. I love some roasted chicken. Where is this inn at? Was it down here? No? Chicken? Hold up. Chicken? Oh, that's where we picked up chicken. That's the headquarters. And here's the inn up here. Okay. Deadime's getting kind of scary. It seems like he'll practically stop at nothing to win. I agree. His temper seems to be a lot worse than it used to be. But what can you expect? Fighting the Bright Eyes takes its toll on people. I guess. If only we'd be able to finish El Midra off from the start. We would have been able to avoid all this other fighting, don't you think? Yeah, we could have retaken Niez without everything being so damaged. Not even the outskirts were spared. Shh. I wouldn't say that too loudly if I were you. If any Deadeye's followers hear you talking like that, you'll be in trouble.
You see anybody around here who could
This
use
place
our
is
help?
popping.
We can't chase after every little thing.
But we are going to. When what little I had burned down of my home, I thought we were going to die on the streets. That's why I'm so grateful we're able to stay here. It really saved our lives. That's what makes the Darkwing such good people. When I grow up, I'm gonna join them too. Kid, you're the reason why your home they're the reason why your home burned down. They bombed the fuck out of it. After all the damage done to the city and ridding it of Almidra, it's only right that we look after the citizens who lost their homes. Yeah, you just admitted bombing the fuck out of them. Don't you think Deadeye's changed recently? What? You mean aside from the fact that he's a big hotshot now? You know, without him, there's no way we would have ever kicked the Renans out. I get that, but he's really different now, compared to how he used to be. Sell? I can't sell anything crafts. Can't craft anything I want right now. Yeah. Oh, quest. I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What are you talking about? Our rations. We're always running short of them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. We have what you need.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we've got some right here. Is this enough? Wow, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that helped a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you with my family's secret recipe if you'd like. Curry recipe. Curry roux made from the various spices poured on top of rice. The strong, spicy aroma and flavor make the rice feel that much more filling to eat.
Great!
Oh, this sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look at all that hard to fix either.
Hey.
Hey, Kisara, if it's really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now? Not just eating it? What does it matter to you? I'd just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
Really?
It's that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you've got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed. But in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
You idiot sandwich.
All right.
Now we can begin your training.
Right.
I see you have some freshly caught fish there. Perfect, we'll use that as well.
Really?
Fish with curry? That doesn't seem like it goes together. I could be wrong, but... What? But the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Huh?
What? She's gonna fucking punch Shion in the face.
All right.
Good, it looks like you have everything we need. Now we dive into the culinary trenches.
Yes.
Yes, Captain. Fish curry's a thing? Okay.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do? Private? Dance with it?
Huh?
No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil that water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander.
Yes.
Yes, Captain. It's all finished.
Huh.
So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You'll have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good, it'll knock his armor off. What a zany quest.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, Would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
The way she just said that reminded me of, there's this show on Netflix called Physical 100. It's a Korean reality, like, fitness competition show or whatever that I watched because I binge watch the randomest shit on Netflix. But the English voice actor, like the voice over for it, is so bad, like so bad. And there was a soldier on there or whatever, female soldier, and the way that Kasara just said like all that stuff reminded me of that voice actress, voiceover person. I don't even know if it's considered a voice actress, but yeah, it just reminded me of that. This one. Okay. Interesting show though, really cool competitions. Just the English voice over is very, very bad. We have to stay alert. We can't let our guard down until we finally capture Almidra. And the editing choices for it were really weird too. Those Renan stooges ran with their tails between their legs. Once Almidra's out of the picture, the age of the bright eyes will finally be over. There are people resting upstairs who have lost their home, so try to keep it down while you're there. Oh, that's fine. We lost our home. Everything's gone. I know, but that's what happens when you choose to fight the Rena. But it's not all bad, honey. We lived to see the day we won. That's worth celebrating, isn't it? Have you gone up past Akfoto Hills before? What the fuck kind of word is that? Akfoto Hills before? You should. There are great fishing spots to find in both the lakes and the ruins. Oh, fishing! Are you the Blazing Sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand? What?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
It's good. I'm liking it. It's very anime.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Estaluva. She seemed very interested in the Estaluva Forest. We have a quest up here. We have to go get this quest. TLDR for what this game's about. Typical anime plot number 2. Alright, so quick TLDR of what this game is about. We will get you that here in a second.